So now I'm putting the playlist back in. It's 9:30. We're going to begin. You can find your space, your comfortable seat. So your eyes can be open or closed. If they are open, you look down the cheeks. If you're seated really tall through your central axis. If you're reclined, really heavy in your bones. All right. And then maybe you start exactly where you are to breathe. And more than that, to tune in and attune to your breath. And so you fill yourself up with that resource of inhaling and exhaling. And if you can, if you're willing, you offer up a bit of unhurrying. Right? A bit of I am here. So this is a brief meditation. And the inquiry is just to notice quality and texture of breath. To observe attention and to sharpen the attention. To observe intention, what brings me to my mat right now. And then attitude. How can I be more generous with what I will give and be open to what I could receive? So the final piece, alert back body, receptive front body. Depth of breath. If you're reclined, join us seated. Everyone, see if you can telescope your energy to the reed of your spine and make it really vertical. And then allow for the collarbones to widen. And bring your hands to your heart center in prayer. Mantra, dedication, purpose. What brings you to your mat? We do one audible release to just dissolve any planning or any looping in the mind, and one om to ring the bell, the chime. Now is the time for yoga. Inhale, open the mouth. Inhale. And then slowly flutter your eyes open. Now's a great moment to hit that playlist if you want one. Nothing if you don't. And we're gonna sit cross-legged, or to the best of your ability to be cross-legged. And slowly you're gonna circle around in a clockwise direction, around from the pubic bone to the sit bone to the tailbone to the other sit bone. If you don't know what I mean, just picture a baseball field and you're rocking around the baseball field. And that pitcher's mound, yeah, right in the center, that's your pelvic floor, that's Mula Bandha, and you're slurping that up as you rock in the circle. I have one more and then I'll hit 9. And when I get to that 9th one, you might be on your 9th, your 11th, whatever it is, I'll pause, you pause, a little bit of effervescence, and then we go the other way. Now, your breath is in through your nose, yeah, and out through your nose. And we integrate that kind of breathing for what is called Ujjayi Pranayama, the victorious breath. Why do you want a victorious breath? Because the mind is so busy that we integrate the breath that has compassion and kindness in it for self, ultimately for all beings, right? Hopefully always for all beings. And then after your 9th, your 11th, whatever number you're on, you'll pause. And then you will slide your left hand in and your right hand out, and you'll twist to your left. Inhale. You'll slide your left hand out and your right hand in. Inhale or exhale, twist to your right. Get that? So it's kind of like a swivel and a twist. Slide, I slide left palm to hip, right hand to knee, and then center, and then twist. Yep, you're getting it now, yeah? And then center and twist. You can go faster, or if you have a longer breath, and since we're doing 9, we have 6 more. Right, you could exhale every time to the center, inhale. Every time left and right, right and left. Or you could exhale to the left, inhale to the center, and then exhale to the right. Now my thighs are getting a little bit of that feeling of friction, right? Because my hands are gliding over them. And my sit bones feel firmly planted. I just have 2 more rounds. And I'm not yanking my neck, right? I just want to feel what I feel. I just want to breathe the way I want to breathe. Beautiful. Now, we side bend over to the right, left hand on the shoulder, reach, root through the left sit bone. Feel that anchored quality and the breath into the left ribs. Inhale, come up, go over to that left, feel the breath in the right ribs. Recline through the upper traps. If your neck is sensitive, look down. I just got a great adjustment, thank goodness. Inhale, spring the spine up. 2 more. Over. So we're going into all the ranges. And if you had hoped for a really quick opening and this is too slow for you, what is the medicine in that, right? Inhale, come up, and then side bend. Because the practice is the tonic and the remedy, right, for the busy mind. Unhurrying, come up, and side bend, unhurrying. And in case you forgot, because I know you know this, the currency in this practice is to learn to breathe and listen. And the potency of that is to be present. Okay, hands on shoulders, elbows the height of shoulders. Now, twist right, look forward. We only do one of these. Center. Twist left, look forward. Center. Now, you may or may not remember this. You may or may not have done this with me. Your left elbow forward, right elbow back, and you're doing what's called canoeing. So the left elbow comes up as the right elbow comes forward. Look at it. Lift. So this is a swivel, a twist, look forward, and even a breath of de-adhering. Sometimes people cough immediately when they do this, just because what you're achieving in the swivel, in the rotation, is that feeling, one more each side. Yeah, that feeling of rolling and rotating through. And yes, this is in replace or replacing your all fours. So now let's take that right elbow down, the left elbow up and over, and just do 3 forward. And I can feel in my body, in my intercostals, the muscles that surround my ribs, the spaces and the places where my breath does not go. And the idea is get the breath in there and cohesively open. So if it feels like a big stretch for you, tone through the low belly. And then there you have it. Shrug your shoulders, just in case there was tension. And then 2 more, shrug. 1 more. Brand new day, my friends. Release. Child's pose. Brand new day. What does that really mean? It means that whatever you're willing to be open to, whatever you want to cultivate, whatever you want to transform, whatever you want to manifest. Beautiful. Rock forward and come into Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Obviously, if there's some little nook, little cranny that needs more and it has to be on all fours, go ahead and go there. I'm pedaling my feet and wagging my tail, which feels really good because I didn't get to wag that tail, as much as I would like for the opening through the torso. Inhale to the plank, shoulders, elbows, wrists. Streamline the energy by squeezing the inner thighs and the thumbs towards the midline. And then exhale, release. Inhale that so, glide the body forward. Exhale the hum. Lift the sit bones as the knees bend a little. And again, inhaling, glide. Exhaling, lengthen. 1 more time, inhaling. Exhaling. Walk your feet to your hands. I always like to start on tippy toes so that the toes can feel some pressure and awakening. Place your hands on your shins. Ardha, which means halfway lift, Uttanasana. Bring your hands to the mat or wherever they land. Let the head drain toward the mat. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, rounded or straight spine. Reach those arms up from the earth, the feet through the fingertips. And then fold immediately forward and down, as big of a bend in the knees as you like. Inhale, spring the spine long. Exhale, the right leg back. Lower the right knee down, the top of the right foot, each leg in their own lane. Inhale the arms up if it feels better for you, hands to the hips. Exhale, descend the pelvis, grab the right wrist, and side bend over to the left. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, the right hand to the floor, left hand to the hip or the ceiling. Take a deep breath, soften through the right elbow. I saw my right shoulder up by my ear. I want to release that. And then reach the left arm over. Take the left hand outside the left ankle. Inhale gently, mostly straighten. It's early in the practice. Feel Ardha Hanumanasana. Half. Exhale, bend the left knee, flex the right foot as you rise the right knee, plank pose. If you want to lower your knees, do so. We do an exhale, half chaturanga. Inhale, straighten. 2 more, exhale, halfway. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, all the way down, point your feet, shrug your shoulders to your ears, shrug your shoulders to the ceiling, pull your shoulders to your elbows, and lift your chest. Lift your chest, fine tune, and lift your legs. Early in the meditation, I used the word telescope. Come from the reed of the spine, lift the chest, lift the legs, and then gently release. Push back through child's pose. Give yourself one deep exhalation, and then move in the direction of downward facing dog, pedaling your feet, wagging your tail, foot to ankle, ankle to knee, knee to pelvis. Hand, wrist, forearm, elbow. Everywhere in the body, everything ultimately connects. Inhale, plank pose. Lift the right leg, right knee, right elbow. Exhale. Inhale, right leg back. You're still in the plank with the right leg in the air. Exhale, cross. And then back. Right knee to the chest. Lift the right leg back and up. And then sweep the right foot forward. The left foot forward. Place the hands on the shins. Inhale. Hydrate that body with your breath, my friends. Exhale. Bow and fold. From the ground, reach all the way up toward the ceiling, the sky. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest. Take your left leg back, lower the knee, the top of the foot, each leg in their own lane, hands to the hips, or all the way up with a sweeping inhale. Exhale, let the pelvis navigate toward the floor and the top of the mat. Grab the left wrist, arms toward the back body, side bend over to the right. Feel the breath moving through. Inhale, come up with the torso and the arm. Place the left hand on the floor, right hand to the hip, or all the way straight up. Relax that left shoulder, which really means engage the left side body. Reach the right arm over, spin right ribs. Take the right hand outside the right ankle. Inhale, almost straighten that right leg. Exhale, bend the knee, spread the left foot, rise the knee, plank pose. 3 half chaturangas. Exhale, inhale. You can always skip it. Exhale, inhale, all the way down. Point the toes, roll the thigh bones in, toenails into the floor. Inhale, peel and lift your chest. Lift slightly higher. Then draw the chin down for a moment, supple neck, and add on by engaging the legs, lifting the legs, front and back body. Lift, 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 and then slowly release. Push back through child's pose. Give yourself a moment. Generate that spaciousness, downward facing dog. Again, wiggle, move, allow there to be a nodding, a lengthening. Glide the body forward, plank pose. Lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, and back. Left knee across, which is the right elbow, and back to the chest. Sweeping that left leg back and up. Big, quiet step of the left foot. If you couldn't get it there, you pick up the calf. Right foot forward, hands on your shins. Chest toward your thighs. Bend your knees and come into Utkatasana, right? So you come in, your feet are together, unless you need more space, yeah, because you like that, or you're growing a baby, you want the space, the hands go down by the sides. We do the 3-part inhale. It's a 3 sniffs. It's one long inhale. You don't have a moment to exhale in between those 3 sniffs. And then you, arms come along. You inhale, arms up, inhale. Arms down, inhale, arms up, open the mouth. Keep on, keeping on. In, out. Connoisseur of your breath. In, your breath in, your breath in, your breath out. Keep going in, out. Inhale, 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 out. 3 more, in, move to be moved, in, out, happiness, in, out, last round, in, In, out. Inhale, be a wellspring and lift the chest all the way up. Exhale, rinse and fold forward and down. Inhale, lift your chest. Take your right leg back. Sit deeply into the left thigh. Reach the arms back. Hover the chest over the thigh. Steer your left outer hip back. Track the knee above the heel ankle. Power lunge. And then slowly bring the torso up. Today, have the palms forward with the elbows bent. And then inhale, straight arm, straight left leg. Exhale, bend only the left knee and the elbows. 2 more. Inhale, chin is level or toward the ceiling. Exhale, or the sky if you're outside. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your breath in your body. Reach the right arm forward and the left arm back. Sit deeply into the space and then take the right hand to the floor, left hand to the hip or the sky. Inhale, reach that right arm to the floor, left arm over if it works for you. And then left hand outside the left ankle, inhale, mostly straighten. Please note, I do have my right heel off the mat and the leg in its own lane to craft a breath that is user-friendly. It's early in the practice. Bend the left knee, take the left leg back, plank pose. Now you can stay in the plank or you take chaturanga. You go into up dog, the spine is primed, down dog. Step your right foot forward, turn your left heel in, come into warrior 1. Inhale, 1 sweeping breath all the way up. Here you are, warrior 1. Exhale the hands to the floor, vinyasa. Hear the breath in, note the breath out. And then step the left foot forward, turn the right heel in. 1 classic warrior 1 from the outer edges, reach up. And then hands down, vinyasa. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. How do I breathe? I notice my breath in, I notice my breath out. Lift the right leg up. Now you're in down dog with the right leg up, bend the right knee, circle the right thigh down, out and around, and then reverse that, out, down and around. And again, reverse it, down, out, and around, out, down, and around. For the 3rd round, do it again. Down, out, and around. Hopefully you feel something in both your hips, out, down, and around. Lift the right leg higher. Take the right knee across to the left elbow, and then up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, hand up. Knee to the nose, the chin, the chest. Step the right foot forward, look forward, and then decide, stay here or jump switch. Or if you don't know how to jump switch, left foot forward, left foot back. Left foot forward, left foot back. If you're jumping, right foot goes back when left foot comes forward 3 times. And then the leg that's behind you, launch it forward. Place the hands on the shins. Bring the hands to the calves, supple bend in your knees. Sweep the arms up and take the seat back. Funnel the ribs down. Reach the arms back, rise your heels, inhale. Exhale, lower your heels, lift your toes. Arms back, heels rise. I just closed my eyes, it gave a whole new perspective. Heels lower, arms forward, toes lift. Last one of this dynamic, arms back, drinking bird. Feel your breath. Heels lower, toes lift. Inhale, fountain yourself up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lean as you lengthen. Left leg back, sit deeply into the right thigh. Reach the arms back, yes. Sit deep enough that that right outer hip slides back. And then pitch the torso upright, palms forward today. From the cactus arms, inhale straight and strong through the right leg and the arms. Exhale, bend. Inhale smoothly, straight arms, straight legs. Exhale, bend. One more time, in breath. Out breath, breathing, moving meditation. Left arm forward, right arm back. Gaze where you want. Left hand down, right hand hip or up. Smooth, deep breathing. As the left hand reaches for the floor, the right arm can continue straight up or over. Cascade the breath through the body. Take the right hand outside the right ankle, mostly straighten the leg. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Bend the right knee, vinyasa, or down dog, right? Chaturanga, that's the yogi push-up. Urdhva Mukha or Bhujangasana, upward facing shape, downward facing shape. Lift and step the right foot forward, turn the left heel in. Inhale, your arms come up, warrior one. This time we stay for 2 rounds. Exhale, sit deeper into the right thigh. Inhale, feel the breath. Arms down, vinyasa, exhaling. Here you are here. You move the way that allows you to be moved. Step the left foot forward, turn the right heel in, classically heel to heel or left leg in its own lane. Inhale from the outer edges of the feet to the tip toes. Exhale, sit deeper. Inhale, core breath. 2 extremities, hands down, vinyasa. Right? You don't want the vinyasa. I don't know why you take it. You're craving, needing child's pose, you take it. You're craving, wanting child's pose, you take it. Lift the left leg, bend the left knee, circle down, out and around, and then reverse that circle. Yep, again, feel the breath and the stirring of the hip, and each time you reverse, sculpting and allowing and sculpting. Straighten the left leg, exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale. Knee to the chest, the chin, the nose, step. You know what's coming, look forward. Jump switch 3 times, step the back foot forward and back 3 times, or just be still. There's no wrong way. The way is, how do I feel and how do I inspire more breath? And then whatever foot's behind you, step it forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, come right back into Utkatasana. I'm going to mirror you, hands heart center in prayer. Take your left elbow outside your right thigh. Exhale. Inhale, spring up, come through center, reach straight legs, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, right elbow outside left thigh. Inhale, come all the way up. And again, twist, left elbow outside right thigh. In breath. Switch, out breath. Inhale. Last round, exhale, twisting. What is the responsiveness? Inhale, up. Final one, where is your receptivity? Exhale. Inhale all the way up, look to the thumbs. Fold forward and down, exhale. Inhale. And then step, float, or fly, your choice. Chaturanga, up dog, or low cobra, down facing dog. Step the right foot forward, turn the left heel in, come into warrior one. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, sit. Place the hands on the hips, squeeze the elbows when you inhale, or weave the fingers. Lift the chin and the chest, inhaling. And then exhale, bow, humble warrior. So humble warrior with your hands on your hips, humble warrior with your hands weaved. If you close your eyes, something new happens. Skin on the back of the neck, relaxed. Slack in your jaw,
right outer hip toward the back of the mat. And then hands to the floor, please. Plank pose. Roll onto the left hand. It could be the left forearm. It could be the left knee. Right foot could be in front. And then feel how you streamline the body in Vashisthasana. Front to back, top to bottom, right to left. Reach over with the right arm. Right hand down. Could be child's pose. Could be chaturanga. Could be up dog. Could be you go right into down dog. You salt and you pepper the practice, or you sweeten it. Step the left foot forward, turn the right heel in, inhale, warrior one. We sweeten it, we don't sugarcoat it. The practice says, I want to see clearly. I want to be present. Hands to the hips when you exhale, or weave the fingers. Inhale, articulate a lift and a buoyancy in the chest and the chin, and then humbly bow. Head to heart, right? May my GPS, the guidance of the heart, be trained, right? I don't just follow my heart aimlessly. I train my heart skillfully with the breath in the body. Left outer hip toward the back of the mat. Hands firmly planted forward and down. Plank pose onto the right hand. Yes, it could be the right forearm. Yes, it could be the right knee. Yes, you could take the left leg in front. And then you reach over. Child's pose, vinyasa, your choice. Right? What would it take for you to be in the shape of what you need? If you are in child's, go to down dog. Walk your feet halfway up and your hands halfway back. You'll meet in the middle. 2 fists space for the big toes. Bend the knees. Take the peace fingers between first and second toe. Pull the big toes towards each other. That's the midline. Inhale, really, really allow like an ironed out spine here. And then exhale, drape the chest toward the thighs. Supple back of the neck. Engage the arms. Engage the arms so the right elbow bends right, the left elbow bends left, and then lean forward. Now, when you feel this action in the arms, hopefully the response is to lengthen the central axis, your spine. Inhale, lift your chest, bring your hands out in front of your toes, and then heel toe your feet the width of the mat and sit your seat down. Sit your seat down and bring your hands into prayer. Maybe bounce your bum a bit and maybe shake it side to side. Allow yourself to feel the downward motivation and also what we're going to now allow to be the upward inspiration. So we're going into the Satnam squat. You do not have to get this low at all. If you know it, go right away. If you're a little bit wondering what's happening, slowly come to stand. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, stick your tongue out. And then inhale the arms up. This is the Sat. Maybe you're on tippy toes. Exhale, come down. Nam. Keep going. Sat and Nam. Now you can go much faster. I'm just showing you all the modifications. Sat and Nam. So no one can say, I can't do this, because you can go here, Sat and Nam, or here, Sat and Nam, or here, Sat and Nam. You're going fast. Sat, Nam, if that's your truth. Sat, Nam, slow if it's your truth. Sat, Nam, loud if you want to be louder. Sat, Nam, look up. Sat, Nam, keep up. Sat, Nam, you'll be kept up. Keep going. Sat, Nam, keep allowing. Sat, Nam, that space. Sat, Nam, that strength. Sat, Nam, that you. Sat, Nam, in this moment. Sat, Nam, last one. Sat, Nam, stay down. Much shorter set. Okay,
we're gonna do something I think is fun and it's a nice, sweet variation and we haven't done it in a while. So I'll mirror you, left hand forward, right hand behind you. So now I'm gonna lean on my right hand a bit and lift my left one and pull that inner thigh toward the outer thigh. And then I rock forward, put the right hand forward, left hand back. So instead of rocking forward, I'm rocking back and the thighs move toward the outer. And yes, you have to recruit more. Oh, you want to do it again? Okay, sure. I didn't want to, but since you want to. Okay, right hand behind you, left hand forward. A little bit more leaning, like you couldn't do this without that hand behind you. Leaning into the outer edge. Yes, we're staying longer this time. And then switch. Now left hand forward, behind you, right hand forward. And again, inseam of pant toward out. And it ought to feel like the outer hips are here. Beautiful. Hands both forward. Walk forward. Legs back, down dog. Lift your right leg up. Step your right foot forward and outside the right hand. Left foot forward and outside the left hand. Now reach both arms back. Hips are the height of your knees. Both hands forward and down. Left leg back. Right leg back. Down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left hand forward outside, left foot forward, excuse me, right foot forward outside, right hand, arms out to the sides, hips the height of the knees, hands down, right leg back, left leg back, vinyasa if you want it, down dog if you need it, right foot steps, left heel in, warrior two, heel to arch, nice and lubricated, hydrated through the legs. Reach, look over the right shoulder, stack the shoulder girdle over the pelvis so you can feel what you need, muscular energy, and then sit. I am breathing. Reverse the warrior, stay low in the right thigh, let it heat up, let it be a little shaky, get into the groove of your breath. The breath is the way, the texture of the breath. Inhale the torso up. Exhale, sit deeper. Inhale, straight and strong through the right leg. And then exhale, lengthen. You can put the right hand on the hip, outer thigh, outer knee, outer shin, calf. The left hand can go on the hip, straight up over. You want inside to find a breath that allows space, a breath that allows you to be, being that allows you to heal. Then simply bend that right knee and put your hands down, vinyasa. Right? How in the body can we turn toward what we're unwilling to see? Left foot steps, right heel in, warrior two, heel to arch. How in the body can we have a growth mindset that is flexible? Look over the left shoulder. A little more energy through the right arm. The practice is inviting us over and over again to be more flexible in the mind, less rigid. Reverse the warrior. Now this point of confusion might be, well, if I'm flexible, then maybe my mind can be scattered. Your mind, laser-like attention. It's skillful, refined action. Inhale, come up. Sit deeper into the left thigh. And then straighten. Stance too wide, narrow it. You know the options for the left hand and the right. Classic drishti is the thumb in the air. Any wonkiness in the neck, the side, or looking down at the left big toe. How in the body can I get so right aligned, so precise, that I know precision is power, not force, not righteousness. Bend the left knee, put both hands on the floor, vinyasa, down dog, child, right? How in the breath can I get right aligned in the body?
Step the right foot forward, turn the left heel in. Take the right arm on the inside or the right forearm to the thigh, left hand on the hip or over, right? Or wrapping and binding. Utthita Parshva Konasana. It's a long side angle. And the essence, your rasa, your flavor, inner lining of the right leg, right there, powerfully open, from precision, yeah, not force. Inhale, come up through warrior two, which you didn't hit on the way. Mostly straighten the right leg, turn the toes in and the heels out. Take the hands on your hips, squeeze your elbows to a nice, sweet front body stretch. And then decide that your hands are going to stay on your hips. Your hands are going to weave behind you, and or you're going to take the shape of the hidden prayer. So I'll say it again, hands on hips, fingers weave behind, or hidden prayer. Rinse the breath in the body. Beautiful. Inhale, come all the way up. If the hands are in hidden prayer, keep them. If the fingers are weaved, keep them. If the hands are on the hips, yeah, maintain. Pivot on your right heel. See, I'm demonstrating that. And your left toes. Bend your right knee. Lean, lean, lean. And then lift, lift, lift. Now, hopefully you have space in front of you and not the wall, yeah? So you could have the hands reaching back now. Reaching back, yeah? Airplane. Hands down, look down. The left leg is in the air. Land that leg in the air all the way back for down dog. And then sweep the right leg back and up. Bend the right knee. Lift that inner border of the right leg. And then lower the right foot down. Vinyasa, down dog, child's. Step the left foot forward, turn the right heel in, hand on the inside of the ankle, track the knee, or forearm to thigh. Again, it's that extended side angle. Carry your breath through your body in a fashion that frees up space. Inhale, come up through warrior two, and then mostly straighten the left leg, toes in, heels out. Hands on hips, elbows narrow, collarbones widen, or weave fingers with the other thumb, the non-habitual, or prayer the hands, yeah? Inhale, lift the chest, and fold. Now, when you fold, you want to lean. When you lean, you want to lengthen. As you lengthen, you want to breathe. I close my eyes. I feel the wave-like quality, the tidal fashion in my being. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. Slowly come all the way up. Pivot on your left heel, on your right toes. Either shift the position of the hands or keep it. Bend the left knee, and then come forward, and launch and lift the right leg. Hands can stay, or you reach the arms classically back, airplane. As you do that, lift that right leg higher, hands land on the floor, and then slowly, gently, gracefully, the right leg, the one that's in the air, put that foot all the way back. Look at your left foot, which is at the top of your mat, and then sweep the leg back and up. You're kind of flirting with flipping your dog. Obviously, if you'd like to flip, you can. And then place that left foot on the mat. Inhale to the plank, all the way to the floor. If you can't go all the way to the floor, you do opposite arm to leg pointer dog, or you do whatever you want. Everybody else, we reach the arms back. We lift the chest and the arms, and then we lift the legs. Bend the knees, touch the big toes, lift the chest, lift the thighs. Chest lifts, thighs lift, straighten the legs. Chest lifts, arms lift, bend the knees. And then one more straight and rest. Stack the palms, shake your hips out. Front body stretch, yeah. Now, we'll do another round. It will be similar to how we did our prasarita, our separate leg stretching, although now our legs are narrowed. Hands come to your hips. Squeeze your elbows in, yeah. Lift your chest, lift your legs, bend your knees. Hands can stay on your hips or interlace the fingers, lift the chest, lift the thighs, and then release. Look to the floor, shake out, stack the palms the other way. Third round is the final round here. You can do Dhanurasana, bow pulling. If that's not an option for you, you can go back to one of the ones we've done. Hands on hips, knees bend, lift. Interlace fingers, lift. Grab tops of feet, kick and lift. As you kick and lift, friends, keep going. Kick and lift, squeeze, lift chest, lift chin. Breathe. Breath is an indication of how far you can go. Release. Push back and sit immediately on your heels. Immediately on your heels, sit. Okay, take your hands behind you and lift your knees. My hips and my heels are together. Come forward. Shrug and roll the shoulders. You have two more. Back. Yeah. Lift. Lift chest, lift chin, bend elbows. And forward. Last one. Nose, sternum, navel, all straight ahead. You want to turn that head. Yeah. Lift the chest. Beautiful. Now I'm going to show you this from the side, then I'm going to join you from the front. Okay, elbows are bent, palms face the ceiling like you're holding two pizzas, and you stand, and then you come down. Okay, so from the front, you're squeezing the legs. If you have knee issues and coming up is awful, just stay down and push your arms out. Otherwise, I'm squeezing my legs. I squeeze my legs, I reach my arms out, and then I sit down, I'm squeezing my legs. A block could go in there. Inhale, reach and squeeze, lift the chest. Exhale, bend. We have 6 more. Come on, friends. Strong through the midline. Reach through the extremities of the arms and down. And then lift through the heart and the chin and down. You have 5 more. Up and down. Last 4. Up. Feel how you can get buoyant in the heart and the lungs. Last 3. And down. Tone through the low belly, so no spilling through the back body. 2 more. Up. Last 1. Up. I hope you feel your quads. And down. Now, 2 options. 1, come up, separate your feet, point your toes. Hands, yeah, right back on your hips. Chest lifts. Interlace fingers, slide the knuckles down the center line, or come into Ustrasana, camel, grab the feet with a good grip, move the pelvis forward. That would be one shape. The second would be feet exactly straight back. Exactly straight back. Hips open enough that you can start to lie down. So go do that camel or do this reclined hero. Whatever you do, the quality of your breath, you breathe it. The quality of your breath, you be in it. The quality of the openness, you participate. Come up and out, whether it's camel. Come up and out, whether it's Supta Virasana, and then sit. Hips on heels, okay? Now, fold the thumbs inside the palms, wrap the fingers. Take the right arm back and over. Remember that canoeing? Here it is again. Left arm back and over, and then go at a faster speed.
if you want to. In Kundalini, it's called fists of anger. I call it fists of freedom. You're clearing your arc line. I believe that when you are free, you can release your anger. You can be angry as you're moving in the direction of freedom. Just know that the anger is a choice, and watch as you're clearing your arc line. If you repeat those habits over and over, if you shame that part of yourself or others, if you resent that part of yourself or others, if you see that part of yourself in others. Okay, last 3 rounds here, stirring, clearing, for newness, for freedom, and ultimately liberation for all. Good, hands down, bring the hands forward, down dog vinyasa. In this final vinyasa, you will hop your feet through your hands, and that is where I will join you. Feet through the hands. I would like your knees bent. You've been doing core the entire practice. We're just going to do like a smooth, deep, laser-like set, since that's part of the theme, and then we'll go into bridging. So you slowly come to about halfway, tone belly and back, side body, top and bottom, twist to your left, come through the center, twist to your right. Yes, you could do this with weights, but you don't have to. Center, reach the arms up and down. Twist right, yep, I messed with your direction. Center, left, center, come up and down. Lift the left leg, twist to the left. Come through the center, lower the left, lift the right, twist to the right. Come through the center, lift both legs. Yep, lift arms. Grab the back of the calves, the ankles, lift chest, point your feet and flex. Flex and point, one more, point and flex, and then rock just far enough forward that it feels like you might fall. Just far enough forward that it feels like you might fall. And then slowly land your feet on the mat. Pick your hips up, move them closer toward your heels. Come down and curl your head and shoulders up. My hands are not touching the mat. If I need to hold my head, I would. Left thumb toward left outer ankle, center. Right thumb toward right outer ankle, center. Obliques. Side, center, right side, center. 4 more each side. That's not a lot. My pubic bone and my navel, the same level for the last 3. And 2. And 1. Wonderful. Come all the way down through the center. Make sure you nod your head yes and no. No tension. And then peel. Pubic bone, tailbone, sacrum digs into the mat. The lumbar and the thoracic part of the spine ripple up. Seal the arms toward the floor. Push the feet into the floor and squeeze the heels toward your shoulders. That'll give you action in the back of the legs. Posterior chain. Push the arms into the floor and then slowly ripple down. Now, for many of you, you might be ready to immediately go into a wheel. That's where you'll go this round. Okay? Wheel, friends, Urdhva Dhanurasana, go. Everybody else, lift and peel up. I have something special for you as well. Lift your right leg up. Hips up. Left heel into the floor and squeezes towards your shoulders. Lower your right leg. Urdhva Dhanurasana, friends. Keep lifted. Everybody lift the left leg. Hips up. Heel towards shoulder girdle. Inspiration. And then lower left leg. Hips up. Everybody comes down. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Wheel, friends. You can do one more wheel, adding a lift to the legs. Half bridge, friends. Not to worry, I have another gift for you. Inhale, peel the pelvis and the back off and rise the arms. You don't need to look, just rise your arms. Reach your arms over your head. Bend your elbows and grab for an opposite elbow. If that doesn't work for you,
Keep your arms reaching. Now pulse your pelvis 1, 2, 3 times. Friends in the wheel, lift the right leg for an inhale and an exhale. And then lower the right and lift the left. Everybody else keep lifted in the pelvis. Reach the hands up toward the ceiling and then slowly ripple down. Beautiful. Hug the right knee into the chest. If you're in the wheel, come down. Lengthen the left leg along the floor. Right wing removing. Little bit of a curl of the head and shoulders. If you want to take the left palm and emphasize straight, strong left leg curl. And then slowly come down, switch your legs. Hands basket weave around front of left shin bones. Curl head and shoulders. Again, right palm can just slightly nudge that right thigh along. Curl head and shoulders. This time when you come down, hug both knees into your chest. Yeah, both knees in. 3 options here. One option, just go right into Supta Baddha Konasana. Second option, figure 4 reclined. Third option, what did we not do that you must do? Shoulder stand, headstand, pigeon, okay? So, Supta Baddha Konasana, outer right ankle on left thigh, reclined figure 4, or the shape that will reshape your mindset to allow you to really restore, refuel, and reset in Shavasana. If you're doing something that's two-sided, switch. If you're still in Supta Baddha Konasana, push your thighs together. Let your knees touch and your feet go as wide as the mat. If you're in the reclined figure 4, emphasis on the outer rotators. And then everyone releases. Now, if you did do a shoulder stand or a headstand and you want a fish pose, yeah, now's a great time. There is still time, so this doesn't mean that you get out early, especially if you're someone who doesn't want Shavasana. Shavasana wants you, right? So be in the wanting of the receptive shape. Let the full unravel of the body and the water in the body move through you. Ungrip toes, ankles, knees, pelvis. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nam Tanarayana Vasudeva Hare Om. You
You can stay as long as you like, reclined, to rest, just to digest and allow. If you're ready to reawaken its fingers and toes with both a newness and an appreciation, yes, your body still works. What a blessing. Fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Rub the hands and the feet together, right? The feet, pads, and the palms of the hands. The clear, grounded space, and whatever it is you will give off the hands, whatever you will reach for today. And then stretch the arms and the legs, that clear, that calm, that renewed sense of you and all beings, to all beings. Please roll to your right and hug your knees into your chest. Wouldn't be wrong to roll to the left. We roll to the right because the right lung has more lobes than the left, and the heart feels a little more supported there. And then you slowly come up to seated. If you're staying reclined, enjoy that. Hands heart center in prayer. May we have deep gratitude for all the blessings in our lives, especially the ones that come in the form of challenges. Thank you for sharing this practice. Namaste. Thanks, friends. For those of you who missed it, Erica's offering a wonderful practice on